Hello class, my name is Babite. Today we are going to see a very interesting lesson about grammar. This lesson deals with these following items: so, neither, to, and either. We are going to see the use of these terms, and for that we need to ask two questions: when we use them and where we use them. And the content of this video will depend on the answer that we give to these two questions. For the first question, we can say that so and to are used to show agreement with a positive statement, whereas neither and either are used to show agreement with a negative statement. Meaning we have, for example, two sentences. We have the first sentence and the second sentence. If, for example, the first sentence is a positive statement, we will use so and to. If it is a negative statement, we will use neither and either. I think that's clear. Now, we are going to answer to the second question, where so and neither are always placed at the very beginning of the second statement, while either and to are always placed at the end of the second statement. Now we are going to see a very interesting point. It is the helping verbs. Because without helping verbs, we cannot construct, we cannot build the second statement. And sometimes we simply use to do as, helping verb. But it is not the only auxiliary that we use. It depends. It depends on what? We use the auxiliary verb to do when the first statement is built with an ordinary verb, and likewise when it is conjugated into simple present or past. Does that make sense? Now, we are going to see some examples. Mom goes to the market. So does Daddy. But here we can use also to by saying what? Daddy does too in the second sentence. We can take another example. Musa did do his homework. Neither did I. Or here we can use also either by saying what? I didn't either. So once the first statement is a negative one, we can use neither and either. And once it is positive, we have to use so and to. That's the rule, number one. And when we use to be, we use to be when we have present continuous, passive continuous, passive voice, and etc. And this is a quiet example. More is sleeping, so is Musa. But we could say also, Musa is too. It's right. Now we are going to see to have. We can use also to have. We use to have when we have present perfect, or past perfect, or present perfect continuous, or past perfect continuous, or when we have to have as an ordinary verb. Because you know what? In English, we have two kinds of to have. It's a little bit hilarious, but it does exist. To have can be seen or can be viewed like an auxiliary verb, but it can be viewed also like an ordinary verb. Yeah, and if we consider to have as an auxiliary verb, in that case we use to have as the helping verb. And if we use to have as an ordinary verb, so we use do as the helping verb. I think it is clear. And also, we have modal verbs. We can use modal verbs as helping verb. But when? When we have modal verbs or conditional or future. This is a quiet example. I can't swim well. Neither can he. Now we are going to see the last point of this lesson. Me too and me neither. This is an example. Salif plays football. Me too. He can't play baseball. Me neither. This last point is so simple, and it is usually used by people. Me too, me neither. So that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and we invite you to our next videos about grammar. Thank you so much.